Welcome to a shaky camera scene of Allotment by the sea. Just parked up. Morning! Morning! Just parked up. Just come back from B&Q. Got a nice big dust and brush pan. Dust and brush? Yeah, that's it. And I'm now going down onto the allotment. So luckily where our allotment is not too far from the car park, and it's a really lovely day. The sun's out, obviously shades are on. The sun's out. It's been wet. I've seen everyone else's videos recently as well, and you're all saying that you've had loads of water, loads of rain. I've seen some plots that are, feel sorry for you guys. They are absolutely swamped, drowning in water. Ah, I see someone here. I don't know if you can see at the end of the shot there, but there's a Stan here before me. Ah, he walked Kevin before we came out. Our onions and our garlic getting some sun. Oh, they're doing so well, so well. Just these little frames have done really well as well. I thought they would have broken by now. You can see we're fairly wet down here still, but look, the old polytunnel's still up. And this pile of metal on the floor, we won't talk about that in this vlog. But if some of you know what that is, leave a comment below. Oh look, it's Stan.
Morning.
What have you been doing?
Preparing for surgery.
Ah, what's your plan for today?
Prune.
Okay, and what are you pruning?
Well, there's a lot that needs pruning. The raspberry canes all want cutting down,
Which are over here.
which are the ones far side there. And then these. Now it's tricky because we think we've got black currants and gooseberries. You prune black currants and gooseberries differently. Now we think these are black currants, judging by the evidence of dried, dishevelled, currant looking. But if they're white currants, which would be very unusual because most people grow black currant or red currants, but if they're white currants, then they want pruning differently to black currants. But I think we prune them on the basis that we think they're black currants.
Okay, and we take the risk.
We take the risk.
Okay, and then what else do you think we've got here?
I think that this is all just black currants.
You think all of this is black currants? So what have we got there? We've got 1, 2, 3 big bushes.
3 shrubs and something here, the black currants here that's been neglected and overshadowed by these, which we need to get out, which are hawthorns.
So we have, you'll see one here, you'll see here within this triangle structure, we think is offshoots of this tree.
Yeah.
Martin, our neighbour, he has said that the roots run under and come up.
Like suckers.
And go all the way along. So actually we've got quite a few of these little plant pods, as I'm going to call them, shoots just growing everywhere.
So we need to get rid of them at some point because, as you can see, they come in. This plot's been left, like we said, for what, 2 years? This is 2 years' growth. It's already killed a blackcurrant shrub because the nature of things.
There is, hang on, I'm going to interrupt. I've just spotted on that shrub down there is a tag. So hopefully that says data on it still. Data. Listen to me go. Hopefully that says something on it still to what it is.
Blackcurrant.
Blackcurrant.
Ebony.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Well, that is some good news then.
But this is a prime example of actually the nature of all things plant related. So you start off with grassland. Then you have like small plants. And then they get taken over by shrubs like brambles or blackcurrants. And then the next cycle is canopy, the beginning of trees. And this, you can see the trees are replacing the shrub. Little gardening, horticultural, science segment.
Watch him go.
But it's a great example of how trees will just come through and then that's the new growth. That's the new type of land. So I'm starting off by not eating the frog this morning, which is an expression I learned from a business seminar I was on recently, which means to do the hardest thing first, get it out of the way. I'm not eating the frog. I am going to take the raspberry all the way down. It's the easiest job I've got today, which I'm doing first. But I figure it's just nice. It's something which I've been wanting to do for a while. Once it's done, it'll look completely different as well. It's one of those beautiful things about gardening or allotmenting, is doing things that like you can immediately see the progress on. So yeah, going to be taking this down, removing any fleabane that I find, and then we'll move on to the frogs. The black currants, gooseberries, pear tree, and maybe even the apple tree. But that's the plan. So I'm going to start cutting. Actually, maybe I should get a wheelbarrow. ASMR. Me and my wheelbarrow. Now, teaspoon. Ja.
He still hasn't grasped the fact that I have to edit these. Just came to check on Stan, and wow, what progress he's done so far. He's just walking back from the compost heap. He's done well.
Hello.
Look at this.
Yeah.
This looks good. We can take these off. It's not as sunny anymore.
What do you think of that?
It's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know if they can see.
Stan's currently pointing at some stinger nettles, but we've also got some holes down here as well in the dirt. You seen them?
Yeah.
So have we got friends down here? Have we? There's a fair few on this backside.
Yeah.
Cool, that wind's picking up as well now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they're not massive nettles.
No, they're fairly infant. We should be able to get them out though.
Yeah. Without hurting the raspberries.
Yeah.
And I've got 3 stray canes that were well off the path on this side,
Okay.
which we can maybe give to Charlie
Yeah.
and Ethan if they want them.
Yeah. Where's the clearest bit? So we're going to be putting a path through this plot from that plot.
Yeah.
So where do you think the clearest bit is to be able to do that bit of path? Because we said that the path is coming over here, didn't we?
Yeah, but that's actually the most chocker bit. Well, it's a shorter polytunnel now than we were anticipating, isn't it?
It is, and it would probably be further up that way than it will be this way.
So we could just go...
I mean, we could move the polytunnel altogether and not have it this side. We could have it that side.
I wish I'd thought about that before I started this, because I could have pulled the canes up where we wanted them, just pulled them out of the ground, and we could have put them in somewhere else.
Yeah. Well, that edge is fairly chock-a-block, of course.
Yeah.
We narrow down a bit here, and then this looks like...
Also, we don't necessarily have to put the pathway in our first year.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I think we just leave these, see how they come up, see what they look like, and then when we take them down year 2, maybe I think a path in the middle would be really nice through like a section either side.
Yeah.
I think that would be really nice.
Yeah,
and then we could even extend the the ones we take out the middle, we could put
along that fence.
along that fence there,
Yeah.
because you can still reach in and get these ones.
Excuse me. Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, there is some fairly big clumps down there already.
What did I do with my?
They're in the wheelbarrow.
In the wheelbarrow. Yes.
There
I
you go.
say. My southern prospector. I say a lot of raspberries.
So whilst Stan's still can't talk after a few months of doing this now. While Stan's been doing this, I've been in the back shed.
What have you been doing?
I have been sorting things and doing hooks and nails and bending things just to hang more stuff up. Just to hang more stuff up. That's all it is.
All right.
Nothing major. Nothing major. And I've also been thinking about our next steps and how we move on. You've already seen in my clip coming down here that we do have another polytunnel to put up, and we've just mentioned about another polytunnel to put up. This time, this one was still second hand, but this one was 50 quid. But it's an eco tunnel one, so it's got the rigid plastic sheets.
It's a steel.
Yeah. I mean, I had a look at this size one online, and it's like £1,300 without all the extra bits and pieces that we have got. So that's good.
Yeah, really exciting. But we wanted to dig the ground for it today. Basically, I'm happy with what we've done in terms of what we've got dug. We've made so much progress. But because the ground, it's been like wet, and then I've been working full time, and you've been knackered from work, we haven't been able to get down as much.
And the
Today's
weather.
the worst day to dig. It's like the ground's just grim.
The rain, like I said earlier, the rain has just been relentless. Like, it wasn't meant to rain this morning, and it rained this morning, rained overnight. It's meant to rain tonight. But look, yeah, little and often. That's what we've said before.
Yeah, gentle.
It's the comments as well. Little and often. That's happened quite a few times now, and people have said the same thing.
I'm really hungry. What snacks have you got?
Snacks. See, he knows I've got snacks. Unfortunately, all the snacks I've got, you've given up for Lent. Well, guys, more Stan dancing. He hasn't watched the other video yet, so he doesn't actually know what the intro is on the other video.
I have watched the video. I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think you had. Sorry, guys.
I got moves.
Comment below if you think Stan has got moves. I did see a few comments that I've already replied to.
I've got moves. I know I have.
So Stan has been busy.
We can see our black currants now.
Look at this. I'm just going to stand a bit further back. Look at that. Obviously, there's still weeds in between everything.
So these will all grow up again. Now, we don't know if they're summer or autumn fruiting yet. If they are one or the other, I believe it's if they're summer fruiting, then the canes produce fruit on a rotating 2-year basis. If it's autumn fruiting, then they all just fruit at once in autumn. So we'll find out whether we've got autumn fruiting or summer fruiting in either summer or in autumn. Next job, we still have to prune all of these. The apple tree, the pear tree, the gooseberries, and I think there's another gooseberry bush back there. I skipped breakfast this morning, so I'm flagging. I think I'm going to do the pear tree, go home, walk Kevin, maybe come back and try and do the rest. But if not, I'm happy with 2 pruning jobs today. And then we can save another 2 pruning jobs for another video.
Are you talking to me or the camera?
I'm talking to you and the camera.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm going to show the camera what I've been doing.
Yes, and I'm going to follow you. Oh, yes, I'm going to follow you.
Okay.
And also, just as well, can I just quickly show everyone something? These are raspberry canes which I've picked up that had like strayed off the path. I'm going to give them to my friend Charlie if she wants them. Otherwise, I think Mum would have them.
Charlie's got an allotment further around on the same site, hasn't she?
Yeah, Charlie's someone who I work with, who's very lovely, and has an allotment on the other side of cow pasture.
And just context-wise, we met Charlie and her partner on the allotment site where me and Stan were leaving at different times, but we both met them
We both stopped for them.
and had a conversation with them. And now Charlie works with Stan. It's a very, very tiny place. And then, actually, let me get in for this one as well, somehow, somewhere. So also, we've just been speaking to Martin, our neighbour, and turns out when we first got Kevin and we wanted him off the lead and do some trials with him, see what he was like, we actually walked past Martin and his dog where he lives, Mr. Moo, which is completely the opposite end of where we live. And Martin is here today. We've just been having this random conversation with Martin about people that he knows, people that we know.
The fact that he has the jam box, he makes beautiful jams and lives in
Yeah.
the box, and we're like, oh my gosh, that's you.
Yeah,
It's just small world, isn't it?
small world, and he's our plot neighbour. So
Right
it
now.
is, yeah, this side. So yes, it is a small world. We're going to carry on though.
Let's go.
So I have been clearing out from under the trees. I've got random piles everywhere. Just trying to let the trees have a bit more space, bit more of a breath. But we've just come across this little bush down here. One second. This bush here. Can you see this? Can anyone tell us what this is? That would be nice to know,
I'm
wouldn't it?
going to reference my books later. But
yeah.
I don't know. No. Right, so the shape of these are the same shape as foxgloves. It's not foxgloves, but the little petal bits that are coming off sort of hang like foxgloves.
Okay. And then I'm just going to go over to this
Which are
way.
poisonous to dogs, so we have to get rid of it if it was.
Yeah, okay, that's a very good point. So Stan in last week's video was saying about this bent apple tree. You couldn't really see it from the video. So if I show you now, you can see the main stem coming up here, and then it just curls over. And then this one does the same towards the sun. So the sun comes up this way, and then you've got the big oak tree doing its own job. So I think this is where we need a bit of help from people, a bit of experience. But
there are certain things we can do. So this we can get rid of crossing branches. So like this bit here where it's going in, we can take that off. Anything that's diseased, but I don't think there is anything diseased. Like this, we can take both of these off to encourage it to grow out that way. So there's bits we can do, but with regards to actually this main branch, I don't know what we're going to do. I think maybe, well, we'll see. I think we want to go ask the Allotment Association. Put it in their Facebook chat. Sorry, I'm babbling.
I'm going to make him edit this one.
No, you're not.
So I've just been a few piles, just plotted around. I'm just trying to scrape some of this back. I'll leave the browner leaves and leave the wetter leaves just for mulching for the time being. But I just want to, like, there's brambles on the other plot next to us. And they've come all the way through. They're all the way through the trees. So I'm just pulling them out and getting them out of the way. So yeah, we'll check back in a second and see the further update.
So it's the same day. The weather's changed a little bit. The sun's not out anymore. It's a soft afternoon. I'm rested after having had a curry chicken sandwich, and I'm now going to tackle these black currants. Lots to do. I'm probably going to take these down a lot more than I will in future years, just because they've been left for so long. I can already see quite a lot of disease and damage, which is stuff that you prune for. As well as diseased, damaged, and dead. There's some dead stuff here as well. So I think we're just going to take it right back down. You're supposed to take a third off, but I think we're going to take more than a third. So I'm going to get rid of this one here first of all because it's crossing over, which means that light can't get into the shrubs to ripen the fruits when they come and give them that nice deep dark red black colour that we want for black currants. And the way I'm going to do it is at the bottom here, you don't want to go too far at the bottom so you're going into the main part of the branch, but you also don't want to go too high up, leaving wood to be exposed that rot and disease can get in. So you cut up what's called the collar, which is about this part here on a slight angle. And we'll take that out. And what you're left with, ideally, we haven't got any on us, but ideally you want to rub these with like alcohol. Vodka would be fine, just to sterilize it and make sure that none of the disease that I'm going to cut later on gets onto this. So maybe we'll go and pick up some vodka, not to drink because I don't drink, but to sterilize these bits. I'm going to now show you one which is dead, this bit here, which I can literally just snap off like that. You can see it's dead and diseased, so that needs to go immediately. And again, it's frustrating because it's a nice one that's not horizontal, but this whole thing is going to have to come off right the way down at the bottom here. There we are. You see this manky, diseased and dead part gone. And that's generally what I'm doing. I don't want horizontal either, really, so I'll be taking those off as well. So a lot's going to come off. But now, for the second time, definitely to the time lapse.
Stan is filming, just doing a little time lapse here of some currant bushes up there, whilst I have been digging out some glass. So let me show you. Beside the shed here, we've got some old pots that are, I mean, I don't know what this is, but it's growing. We've got some old pots down there, and this is a red tub full of glass. You've got broken pot, and then you can't see it at the moment, and I should really put my glass on this, so I'm going to use a stick. But under this detritus here, where these pots were at the back of this new shed we have, this is an absolute ton of greenhouse glass. So from the bottom there all the way up to about here, this is all just sheets and sheets of broken greenhouse glass. So I've now got the fun job of removing this bit by bit, because obviously we don't want any contaminants on the plot, and we also don't want glass around for the dog, because that's not great either. So yeah, just another bit of fun of getting an allotment and a second-hand allotment of that. And then let me just show you in the shed. I've put a hook in for bag, the whiteboard's still up, some tools. I've put some string on some tools just to hang it up for the time being, as I don't have any hooks or any metal to bend into hooks just yet. I've got some glove and some key storage just behind the door here. And then the bench, still full of, I mean, crap really, but like the drone. I've just had the drone up while Stan's doing his bits. A drink. Stan's looking at the gooseberries and currants and gooseberries, whichever way around you want. Part of the Hugh Richards permaculture garden book. So he's just looking at those for what he's doing. But we've got some bags, we've got some terracotta pots, we've got some plastic pots, we've got even more plastic pots with crap in. But look at him, just working away over there. Having a good time. So, as you can see, everyone, it is a bit miserable now. Stan used the word soft earlier for weather.
I'm being optimistic,
Yeah.
romantic.
It's grey. The sun went a few hours ago. Stan's been battling on with the pruning.
I'm making poor decisions.
With just a little mini spat because Stan thought that he would lock the shed door. So just use a big pipe from a barrel from my neighbours and smash the lock off. So while Stan goes home, I'm going to the local DIY shop. I'm going to go buy a new lock. Poor decisions. I'm sure. Look,
I'm tired. I'm very tired. And
they can't be. That one says red currant label.
yeah, that's from that one.
Oh, okay, cool. We found some labels when doing this, so it's been a learning curve, which is fine. That's literally what this is all about. DIY at its finest and all that. I've been clearing the ground, as you've just seen. And this is the outro of the video, but it's not where our day ends, of course, because we're going to go to get a lock for a new bolt for the shed. And
it was a rusty old one anyway.
Oh, right, okay. Had our car keys in there, so you know we've got loads of spare keys for the sheds at home. Not a problem.
I did say we should get a number combination lock.
He did say that. He did.
So,
but that's more expense buying 3 separate locks, rather than just a set of 3 with 1 key. So even better. It's fine. It's done now. It's done. I was angry.
he was really angry.
Angry. I didn't shout at him.
You did.
I didn't shout at him. I was angry though. But it's okay. We're done now. We literally. I'm gonna go get this. You'll probably be a little snip at the end of this of me putting the lock on. And Stan's holding an egg.
6 eggs, which my lovely friend Charlie dropped off, who I did say was going to be coming by. They've got a plot on the other side. And so they've given us some eggs and the River Cottage Handbook number 9, which I'm going to read because I came into when I discovered this was a red currant, I thought I need to go back to basics and read a bit more because it's not how I thought red currants looked. So
yeah,
I'm going to do a bit more research, come back, maybe tomorrow if the weather's nice. If not, hopefully next weekend, although I'm working on Saturday. But yeah, we'll find time and I'll do some more pruning.
Thank you for watching. Look out for the next episode. We are now posting Sundays, 5 p.m. Which we're sorry that there wasn't a video, not last week, the week before. There'll be a reason as to why. Possibly in next week's video.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, you'll understand why. So yeah, sorry about that one. That is my fault. But yeah, thank you very much. Sundays at 5. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you for the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Eggs.
One long angry line later.
Well, I've just fitted on the new bolt to secure the shed back up, and then what I've also done is I've just put our solar panel. Let me open the shed. Solar panel and light up in here. There. I just put that up as well. So sorry, filming in really bad light. So that we actually have some light in the shed. Now I have got that USB powered one up here that you saw. But this one, I've got a remote for this one. It's in my bag, which is back in my car at the moment because I only brought down the tools that I needed to do the job. Let's bolt this back up. Obviously the tools that we do keep in here are not overly expensive tools. So like my drills, they'll come off site. And I've already done the outro. Well, I'd say me and Stan have already done the outro. But I'm now leaving the plot again. After losing the plot for a short couple of minutes there, after our keys and things were locked in the shed, He knows I love him. I know what he's like. That's the problem. But not a bad day. Not a bad day on the allotment. Just now you can see through all the way. So this is all the way out. So you can see through, the raspberry canes are gone. You got the blackberry bush and the red currant bushes down there. All the way through, you can see the awful chicken coop at the end there. But that's all our plot. Final one from me. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. Sundays, 5 PM, video goes live.